I was on the Depo birth control shot for almost 4 years in my 20s. Now at age 34, I have an autoimmune disorder. I'm just wondering if there's a connection. And I'm not saying it would have been intentional, but that wouldn't be too far off because citizens have been the guinea pigs unknowingly for years. I believe 1940s. I want to say it was the 1940s when they did the LSD mind control study, and then they had the syphilis and hepatitis studies where these participants, they did not give consent. So naturally, that's just where my mind goes, especially because I've been deep down many rabbit holes. It also doesn't help that there was a class action lawsuit against Depo for anyone who used it and then later developed seizures and a brain tumor. Seizures stuck out to me. And then for a week, I thought I had a brain tumor. I was overthinking. I was in my head. My doctors probably, because they always do, just think I'm overthinking. But really, I'm just trying to figure out what is going on with me because they don't seem to have the answers. I had low-key convinced myself that I had a brain tumor. I was trying not to, but I couldn't help it because I had just stopped taking Depo a few weeks before I got pregnant. And so I was like, maybe I didn't overstress myself into seizures. Maybe this is what caused my seizures. Am I on to something? I'm on to something. I got tested and I did not, in fact, have a brain tumor. And multiple law firms rejected my request to join a lawsuit because of the absence of the tumor. Although I do have the seizures, they're saying that could be caused from stress. So we're back at square one. Every law firm basically said the same thing. We can't help you now, ma'am, but reach out when you get that brain tumor. Then we can get you some money. Great customer service. There have been researchers in the past that try to make a link between birth control and autoimmune disorders. There hasn't been any direct links, but where there's smoke, there's fire. I don't know. Since I see that I'm not the only one that's trying to make this connection, who knows? But my autoimmune disorder is becoming more and more aggressive. I just don't know what to do anymore. My daughter has her friend over for the weekend. Luckily, I get some time to myself to rest. But I had so much planned to get done that I can't even do because I can't seem to get out of bed and stay out of bed. Since yesterday, really, I forced myself to go on a walk thinking it would make me feel better. Did the opposite. It feels like eating solid food, just making it worse. But I don't want to live off of smoothies and juices. I don't know, my white blood count is getting lower every time I get blood work done and not getting any answers from doctors. Every time I post about what I'm going through, more people reach out. Unfortunately, with similar situations, which I'm sad to hear, but it's also making me feel like I'm not crazy, like I'm not going insane, and I'm not alone. So it is helpful. That's why I keep oversharing, but I don't know. And now my daughter and her friend want to go for a walk, so I'm trying my best to get out of this situation. It's like, I need the exercise, but do I have the energy? Yes. Yes, you have the energy. Yes, you have the energy. Yes, you have the energy.